you're basically just opting into a matchup that you know you're not gonna ever be able to hard win. And
Okay!
Alright, Kiin! I respond in kind with the R5 rise top.
Given the fact that they haven't been having a great time, Cuzz going to clear out his wolf camp as he heads towards. It is going to be Oner securing the blue though, and the Crashdown's now on cooldown. Doesn't quite find the heroic charge, and so one trade there.
Available.
Yeah, he's considering moving down to put in his trinket ward. Does get it in there as Cuzz will find the lunge. And now Zeus in so much trouble. The Rune Prison doing so much work. He does have flash. He's waiting for a body slam opportunity, and he is going to be able to flash out of it. Very nicely done.
And I mean, now it's a 20 CS lead, like basically from Faker alone.
Another grand entrance. This time Gumayusi just skates out of the way. A lot of skill shots here missing as Guma is just going to look for Aiming. Doesn't find the kill, but man, it's getting close as Cuzz here to defend. And of course, these junglers have been fighting this whole time. Bdd does have level 6, and he's moving down towards the bottom side. Is there an avenue to get in? Is now Keria possibly out of position? There's the crash down, but Gumayusi's gonna hold it. It's massive. First blood goes to Bdd, but it's answered immediately as the Zeri picks up a kill, and Lehends is doing his best to run away. It's not gonna quite work out, and now Gumayusi is fighting the Ahri. He flashes forward, and now Aiming looks for a feather storm and shuts him down. Oh, the KT.
Pressure elsewhere into a topside play on the Herald is better. Cuzz coming around.
Yeah, Gumayusi gonna ult here as Lehends almost just dies straight up from that one. Magnus Storm comes in as Cuzz still wanting to press this one forward. Bdd's making his way down, but there's the keeper's verdict. Oner says nope, and now Aiming's gonna have to run. He doesn't have flash, he doesn't have cleanse, and the lightning is just zapping them up. Still not quite enough damage, but they'll grab probably a
constantly keeping one hand in this pit essentially. Now finally started up here by KT. Both mid laners have teleport.
Yeah, control, it's sort of all over the places. There's the flash forward from Lehends. He tries to find the quickness, but doesn't get there. Keeper's verdict goes wide as now Kiin is sprinting away from Keria and Gumayusi, and Zeus is looking to start up Shelly now. It's a wild goose chase for Oner as he's now looking to turn it. Cuzz is going to intelligently not go into the Realm Warp as the Magnus Storm comes down. So they trade maybe their jungler for a Herald, but this one's going down very, very slowly. And there's the last auto. So Aiming's going to lock down that kill onto the Poppy. And now they look to burst down the Rift Herald. And T1 will be able to get it. So it's an unorthodox way of locking. Yeah, Faker looking for a pop blossom angle as there's the keeper's verdict. It does go wide. There's the 3-man though, and Faker takes matters into his own hands. Lehends immediately taken down. Zeus, he's a bit late for the fight because T1 have already won. The Blade Caller is decent, but it's not quite going to be enough as Cuzz's life may be safe, and no, the barrel comes down and demolishes them. Kiin doing the best he can, Bdd as well, trying to save it. Orbit Deception not quite there. He's got another one. The Charm is going to land. T1's health bars are so low, but still no kill for KT.
When that Charm comes through, but they just don't have enough, and it's really just about Faker's engage here. Look at the angle. Pop Blossom flash into 3. Kiin's able to sidestep it critically, but it's instantly a dead Rakan, and Aiming is out of this fight. Cuzz getting chased down, and Kiin just can't offer anything alone. There's no front line for him.
What's really big though is that while they're able to actually kill Cuzz, they expend so many resources, and Lehends dies very early, which means he's able to actually make his way back towards the play. And we did see in the picture-in-picture that KT still picked up the dragon, so it's a 2.
That doesn't sound very enjoyable at all. I do love Cloud Souls though, as now Kiin is flashing on top of Faker. Gumayusi turns up though, and KT gonna realize that they ain't winning this one, and Oner, he's here as well. Doesn't quite have the ultimate as another Pop Blossom is gonna land onto 2. Kiin's underneath the turret. It's a decent Magnus Storm though, as Faker was tanking for too long. And KT are looking to now turn it. The quickness is glorious from Lehends, and now Bdd finds everyone with the Everfrost. The cleanup should be pretty comfy, and Aiming just asks everyone, what did he miss? And he missed KT finding their way back into this game.
4 kills here, and it looked so 1,000 up, but that lead is diminished so significantly.
And what's really big here is there is no teleport available here for Zeus, and you're focusing all your damage on Kiin, who has Merc Treads, a Rod of Ages, and a Kindle Gem, and ignoring Cuzz on Rel. So it's a complete backfire. We see the reinforcements arrive in time, and with no ability to get Zeus towards this lane, the team fight is a complete blow.
looking to teleport in here and try and find an angle. There he is. And now, Lehends just going to get caught out. He just will be obliterated. And that is now a 4v5 that KT have to fight.
I think Faker there sent out his clone, made Lehends believe it, or rather send out himself, kept the clone with his team, and caught Lehends completely off guard with the root.
And now it's really hard to win this against really fantastic turn here. Faker ready with flash ult.
Yeah, see whether Cuzz can find a miracle here as Body Slam is going to go wide. Bdd also trying to be tricky, and there's the teleport in from the top side of the map as Faker is going to launch his way forward as the Zeri Aiming going to get caught out of position, but Faker immediately goes golden. He's distracting them so that his team can take the Baron, but he's still going to get flashed on. The Baron does go over, and now Cuzz trying to keep everyone busy. It's a decent knockback. Oner in trouble, but Kiin as well is very low. He goes golden as well, but he's in amongst 4 people. Gumayusi now going to dash forward as Lehends is back in the fight, and somehow all of KT remain alive, but T1, 4 of them have a Baron.
And the Faker dies, but worth. And yeah, Faker is able to, with a really nice engage, pull them off, as this is Lehends here, falling for I fell for it, he says there, he fell for the clone.
Yeah.
And over here, this is Faker committing. Aiming doesn't ult the Pop Blossom here, so takes the majority of his health bar. And yes, Faker will die for this, but he buys enough space here. I think if Aiming ults that, maybe they could actually get him in back to this fight to chase down some of these additional kills, but T1 will still escape with the Baron. Really nice catch here onto Kiin, forcing out his stopwatch as well.
Oh, and then Lehends coming in last second. Imagine
he's picked for any reason.
Well, there's the keeper's verdict. Unfortunately, that Rise not going to be there to help him out, as now Oner is tanking this one up for a moment as Faker gets under the turret. He finds Aiming. He's going to Featherstorm the cast though, and now Faker once again has to go golden. Magnastorm's decent, but Oner is not their target. And now Lehends, he feels like it's time. Still, Gumayusi is free hitting, and Zeus goes golden. Great Charm is going to catch onto the Zeri, but it's not really going to mean that much. So just a pick off.
5 for the Dragon here.
KT huge. Set up around it as Kiin dealing with this control ward. Faker being frustrating here as he pretends to be his teammates. That Pop Blossom at the ready, Flash at the ready. If KT are grouped up, it is very, very dangerous. Bdd looking for a potential flank angle that makes his way back towards the rest of the team. I don't know whether you necessarily want to die for this one, as that is the Pop Blossom as Faker dives in. Kiin gets a huge shield from his Seraphs though, as Aiming once again. Featherstorm, Cuzz, who was knocked away, has now come back, and he'll dive in and take Soul Point. They'll also take the team fight as the Magnastorm is just massive. They'll sacrifice Lehends, but I think they're okay with it, as Guma's trying to be a massive Zeri, and he's going to succeed. The Orbit Deception doesn't work, but Cuzz is going to be there, and now Keria will not survive. KT, they almost get the ace, and now they're looking for Faker to complete it. Is that the real one is the question. The answer's no, as Faker is on the top side of the map.
Wise, but he survives. He's got Merc Treads. He's got that Rod of Ages additional health. Look at how tanky Kiin is here. And he just absorbs a lot of the pressure here in this fight, and Rel is not here. So it looks like this fight is done. It's over. But then Bdd, tons of damage over the wall here as well, and then comes in, fishes for this charm as Lehends engages, and Cuzz is so tanky, he's ready for the Magnastorm turn, and T1 just couldn't do the Dragon fast enough while also trying to force in that choke point against the tanky Rise. Huge overextension means KT now in the driver's seat in this game.
And I think we also see there some of the hesitation. If you knock away Cuzz, and you are looking at a free-man Pop Blossom still not being able to follow up there, as Faker should be able to TP out here.
Yeah, that was a great high five from Hirai and a great teleport from Faker. Flanks does find that Faker is here. Blooming Burst doing a fair bit of work, as now Kiin looking for that flank angle. Huge knock up on Gumayusi, who goes straight up to the sky, and Keeper's Verdict this time is going to connect onto him. Oh, the charm is incredible, but Bdd still has to flash to get out of the way, and Faker Cuzz gets into the pit and he steals it away! Faker's gonna go down as well, as Bdd is running around with 0 health and reckless abandon. Kiin goes golden, Cuzz is still healthy. Gumayusi's terrifying though, and they cannot underestimating. Aiming is still also free hitting. Gumayusi, how are you still up and alive, as Zeus is just gonna be left to the wolves. T1, the bottom lane's not going to be able to do it by themselves. They've got themselves a Baron in the Realm Warp. They're looking to try and secure a crash down for Cuzz over the wall as Gumayusi. Can he actually make the great escape? The extendo beam's going to slow down Cuzz, but I think the speed up should be there, and Kiin, he's going to end it. There it is. And the GA is going to go down. Keria dies on his own terms, but it's still going to be the delayed ace. And KT, I think they've done it. I think they may have just queued up Silver Scrapes.
I think they may have. They're going to get the clouds.
Because she has her ultimate, of course, both summoners available here. Is Faker?
Okay, there's the Pop Blossom. Featherstorm is going to be there to react, and Faker just dies. The crash down from Cuzz now as they're looking for the fight, and Keeper's Verdict does absolutely nothing, and there's Lehends. He finds the backline, but Gumayusi's still alive. Gets the wild growth as well, and Zeus, oh my goodness, he basically pops like a balloon. And Lehends is going to be the one that takes down Gumayusi, because of course he is. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's happened. I think we're going to have to queue up those Silver Scrapes because we are going to a game number 5. And KT, they come alive in game number 3. Some might say that it's a bit late, but it ain't too late. And they're going to win game 4 as well. These Nexus turrets not long for the world. Oner going to try as he might, but he's just going to provide some padding at the KDA. And here it is. KT take a second Nexus for themselves. It's now 2-2.
And this series is definitely going to go down as one of the most epic, no matter who wins game 5 here. Remember, KT were down 0-2 at the beginning of this series. It looked like it was going to be a 3-0. They make one change in the draft. Game 3 is one side, but game 4, Lehends almost dies level 1, lose half his health bar.
And a large part is, don't forget, T1 was in a great position in this game, and then we had the Force on top and the Force on bot.
Oh, man.
And I think that, you know, that 3.5k gold lead, if